All right. Hey, friends. So, you guys, I'm doing a pick a card read for Money and Abundance, and this is a 30-day intention read. All right. So, you guys know how pick a card works. What you're going to want to do is pause the video and look at each stone or pile. So, we have tiger's eye, amethyst, and rose quartz. All right. And you just focus on the pile that you are drawn to, and that's going to be the messages for you. So, what we're going to do is where things were, your hopes and fears, and where things are going in the next 30 days for you. All right. So, I'm going to pause my own video, clear the deck. You guys know timestamps or are listed below for pile one, pile two, and pile three. So, go ahead and pause and take as much time as you need because this is an intuitive read, you guys. Okay, so pile one, you guys, we have the tiger's eye. All right, and I'm just going to go through and pull the messages as they need to come through. I'm going to start with the small cards. All right, so we have the only illusion is separation. And in that aspect, you guys, what you're going to do and what you're going to feel when it comes to money and abundance is it's energy is everything. I am energy. Money is energy. I am money. All right. So you kind of work with that mindset. And that also has to do with the law of attraction. Okay. This right here is unity. It's the chakra balance. So you guys, it might do you some good to kind of go through and do like a quick chakra tune up just so that you're in alignment. Your vibration might be off. Your frequency might be off. So you guys might be feeling just a little bit not yourself lately. And I think a lot of us are going through that. Okay. It's really and one thing that I do in meditation when it comes to money and abundance is when I'm focusing on a set thing, you guys, I will visualize myself walking into a tunnel, and then I sit in my meditative pose, and this is all done energetically through visualization. I envision a tunnel going from the top of my head to the farthest star, and then just money, abundance, whatever it is, just coming in through that tunnel, and then basically we're turning into one energy together. So that might be helpful to some of you. All right. Your next message is opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. All right. Opportunities. Don't be afraid of anybody that approaches you. You guys, that's a message coming through very, very strong. Basically saying, don't think that a situation is don't think that a situation is too good to be true. All right. And then you guys come through with labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, and enlightenment coming through. Yes, when we are in alignment, when our frequency and our vibration is elevated, we tend to make it easier to attract what it is we want. All right. And the heightened frequency is basically saying we're not fearing it. So if you're having issues, with money and finances and stability, it's easier to kind of call in the fear when we're living in the mindset of fear. So you got to elevate your mindset. All right. So I'm going to start with the tarot, and these are the messages that you need to hear for now. Okay, so I got to tell you, these cards right here. So I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's used to being in the abundance mindset. She actually, when I pulled the cards, because these are all pre-shuffled, she dropped in reverse. And I feel like so the energy right here, what your spirit guides are acknowledging is you have a lot of potential. Okay, the potential is within you. Don't let like the tower moments, the chaos, everything that happens around you, don't let it bring negativity to your life, you guys. All right. I just feel like what you're doing, what you're being recognized for is you have the potential to be this Queen of Pentacles, which is somebody who can balance work, home, stability. This is somebody who's very, very practical, very, very independent and financially stable. But the fact that she shows up in reverse says has happened. Something's happened. That of a tower moment. Everybody's going to have a different thing. All right. Confliction. This right here is just kind of, mentally like, when's it going to change? When's it going to change? But what your spirit guides or angels, however you believe, God, want you to know is that where there is conflict, there's always a resolution. There's always going to be a white flag. So you just kind of have to surrender to what it is. Let it go, you guys, because you got better things coming for you. All right. So, we're going to start with where things were. And what you guys have is the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Cups coming through. All right. So it's almost like so the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords, basically Anyways, sorry, I had to pause real quick. But anyways, so the Queen of Swords coming through with the Nine of Swords, it's almost like they're in the past, there was a wish. All right, you guys were fulfilled in some way, shape, or form, but through that tower moment, I feel like, that this is in reference to the past, you guys, and the Nine of Swords is not a very positive card. It's all about anxiety, stress, worry, fear. It's the worst of the worst. It's like things went good and then they went south real bad. And we have this Queen of Swords coming through, which is a business minded card, but she's also coming through with I kind of feel like it's turned cold hearted. It's almost like there's a lack of faith showing up in your past because of whatever it was that caused that tower moment. Okay. It's like things were good at one point in time and then boom, the tower moment happened and it just shifted your energy. And I feel like the Queen of Swords is your potential, or the Queen of Coins is your potential. But turning into that Queen of Swords combined with the Nine of Swords, you guys, that can be a pretty negative energy. So I just kind of feel like what's kind of being recognized here in the past is that yes, things were good at one point in time, but you can't let the bumps and humps shape the entire future. And it's easy to kind of hold on to bad energy, especially when things are not bad. But I just kind of feel like there's a reference right here because the swords energy can be quite a dagger in our lives. All right. So I kind of feel like, yeah, you had it good. Something happened and now it's just been nothing but an onslaught of stress, worry, fear, anxiety. And I kind of feel like with the Queen of Swords, it's just taking you out of your element of who you are. Like you're just not yourself. All right. So let's see what your hopes and fears are when it comes to your financial situation. We have the King of Wands coming through. We have the Knight of Cups coming through. And we have the King of Cups coming through. And what I kind of feel like this is you're looking for, like what your hopes are is it's more of a hope coming through, a potential for hope. And I feel like it's balance. You have the two kings here. All right. It's almost like the King of Cups is coming through saying, I just want to be myself again. The fun loving, energetic, passionate person when it comes to life, and the King of Wands is, I want my vision back. All right. The King of Wands is a visionary, a natural born leader, an entrepreneur, somebody that everybody looks up to. I just kind of feel like you just want that balance coming back to you because whatever happened with you guys, it was taken away. All right. And the hope right here is that you do get some news that starts to turn the way you're thinking around, what you've endured, what you've gone through. It's like you're waiting for some news with that Knight of Cups. That Knight of Cups is the bringer of news. All right. And whatever it is, I just feel like you just have this heightened hope, okay, that everything is going to start to be balanced back out. You're going to find who you are again. You're going to come up and be in that level, that level of who you were or where you once were, when it comes to your finances, stability, and abundance. All right. And the fear is the same, is that it's not going to come through. But what you want to do is be in the mindset of, I am deserving. All right. So let's just see where things are shifting for you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so where things are shifting, we have the Queen of Coins that actually showed up in the upright, which is where you started. Okay, we have the Three of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you with this is where you guys can look forward to a favor. The Three of Wands is incoming news. So you've been waiting for some sort of change and shift when it comes to your finances, your resources, and your abundance, the material world. What I'm going to say is that Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, and they are coming. All right. In the next 30 days, there is going to be a positive shift in your world that brings the material abundance to you. The Nine of Coins is the wish fulfillment card. It's a highly, highly independent card tied in with the Queen of Coins. All right. This right here is putting you back on your feet. And the Nine of Coins is a wish fulfillment. It's opportunities. All right. It is creating the illusion that you can have whatever it is you want. What you can look forward to right now is the time to put your mind and shift it. All right. Shift it into what it is that you desire, what it is you're calling in. Because what I see here is financial gains and then a balance. This is like reinstored energy. You're coming right back into where you were. Okay. Beforehand, before everything started. All right, you're coming back into the focus of who you once were. All right, and that card right here, this original one came in the reverse. This one comes in the upright. So you guys have a lot of good things to look forward to. Good news is coming your way, and it's going to shift you back into that highly independent person that you once were. All right, you've been feeling off. Now it's time to feel back to who you were, who you know you can be. Pile one, you guys, good luck with everything. Take care. Hey, pile two. Okay, so this is your pile. I'm going to start with some mini oracle messages, and I'll go back and forth as needed with these messages. So, you guys, you're coming through with the third eye chakra. Trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with the higher source of knowledge. All right. And the third eye, I just got to tell you guys, it's visualizing the future, visualizing what you want, and trusting in God and the universe that it's going to come through in the most abundant and awesome ways. Okay, so we're focusing on money, abundance, finances, and resources. You're coming through with nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you, especially when our mindsets are kind of down. It's easy when one thing, it's like love and money, man. They're the biggest things in life for everybody. And it's like if one thing is going wrong, it just kind of seems like everything else is just right along with it, right? So go out in nature, you'll find healing essences out there. And then we have protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. So if you guys are kind of struggling right now, you ask for protection, but also know that you are protected. And you guys, you have to remember, it's not just love that when we call on our angels and spirit guides and God, in all ways, we got to ask these entities or beings, or however it is you look at it, for protection, for guidance, for help, for hope. All right, in all ways. Okay, so I'm going to jump into the read, and I'm going to start with tarot, and we're going to just see what messages need to come through for you, and then we'll proceed. Okay, so here's what we have. Your cards are coming through as this Four of Cups. It's almost like you guys are, you could be just kind of waiting or hoping for some sort of news to kind of help you move forward, right? It could be just stress. It could be news about a job, about some sort of outcome when it comes to your money, resources, and finances. Okay. And I feel like this card is coming through because you might be a little bit stressed about it. And I feel like this is going to be a certain aspect that actually gets you back into good graces with yourself and your finances. So it's kind of like you're waiting on some sort of news that puts you in this mode of kind of redeveloping a healthy relationship between you and your money. All right. And what your spirit guides and what the universe, God, however it is you believe, wants you to know is that whatever it is you're waiting for is coming to you. All right. So you can't fear it. Don't fear. Just know that whatever's owed to you or whatever you're expecting, the expectation is coming, you guys. And it's going to shift you. If you guys have been in a lower energy, it's going to shift you or pop you back into this King of Pentacles. All right. And what's funny is pile one came out with the Queen. Pile two is the King. All right. The King is somebody who embodies wealth, leadership, security, discipline, and abundance. This is somebody who's financially in tune with themselves. And I feel like you're not far off. I feel like you're not really struggling, but what are you waiting for? Okay. Whatever it is you're waiting for, you need to visualize that through the third eye chakra. Sit and visualize the outcome, the best outcome for the situation. Visualize it coming through on your behalf. And I just feel like there's not going to be a lose situation here, no matter what it is. All right. I just feel like you guys feel like you've missed an opportunity, or the opportunity may not come, or whether it's a job promotion, a new business, a loan, the outcome on a lawsuit, whatever it is, you guys, it's coming to you. You just got to have faith that it is. All right. And what it's going to do is put you in the throne of where you deserve to be. All right. We have the Six of Swords right here, which is all about moving past the murky and muddy water. So you couldn't quite, it's like maybe things have been kind of stuck. Maybe you've been feeling stuck. Maybe you're just not quite sure. Maybe you're promoting a little bit more fears out there than positive energy. Just know that you're coming out of whatever it is that you've been waiting on. This right here is moving forward. You're moving on. You're moving up. You're moving past whatever situation has made you feel like you might have missed the opportunity. All right. The only thing I want to tell you to close this part out is just you to manifest, to visualize, to call in whatever outcome it is that you are waiting on. All right. And if you don't feel like there's a promotion or there's a lawsuit, or you're not waiting on anybody to pay you back, you guys, if there's just a stuck energy, a feeling of things not moving forward, then it's time to set some new intentions out there for what you are trying to call in. All right. So let's just see where things were or have been. So we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. Oh, and then we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so this right here is pretty clear. This, I almost feel like you guys have walked away from a situation, a person, like you had to leave something that was probably not the best idea at that time. It's like you did it without thinking everything through is kind of what I'm feeling. And I really feel like this is it's on the long, it's like it's a job. It could be a divorce settlement. It could just be a lawsuit settlement. I just feel like it was wrong timing coming through because the Five of Wands, this right here is a conflict card. All right. So there's like an argument. There was something that was very, very unsettling, which just kind of put your guard up. It's like, I can't trust people. I can't trust anybody. I can't do any, it's like, I can't, like, I can only rely on myself. So I feel like you've struggled with a very, very specific situation, one that actually took away your energy on, who you really are. I don't really feel like it's affected you enough to like bring you out of that King of Pentacles energy because it didn't come in the reverse, but it could have just been enough to where you're just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done being nice to people. I am done giving, 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 and never being on the receiving end of that. Now it's my turn, right? So let's just see where your hopes and fears are at when it comes to money, finances, stability. All right, we have the Knight of Coins coming through with that Jack. We have the Five of Coins coming through, and then we have the Six of Swords coming through. Okay, so here's where the hopes are coming, that there is going to be an opportunity that comes to you, that navigates to you. All right, you're already being told it's coming to you. All right, the outcome that you desire is coming to you. Whatever it is that you have missed out on or lost, it's coming back to you. It might take a little while. This is a 30-day intention read. Okay, it's a 30-day intention read, so you just might just be kind of at the giving up point. But I feel like you're being told not to give up. All right. The Five of Coins is that feeling of being left out in the cold. Everybody just kind of rejecting and just not going along with how life should be. And I feel like that's where you kind of pull your energy away from people just as well. Right? You can't lean on nobody. It's only yourself. Okay. And that's a fear. I feel like it's you don't want to be in that energy. You really don't want to have to be like, I can't rely on nobody but myself. Like, what is the point of this? What's the point of friendships and business partners and relationships and all that if people are just going to take, 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 take? All right. And I feel like the Five of Coins is essentially a fear. So it's like, I got to protect myself just so I don't get hurt. And hurt comes in many, many forms. All right. But another hope is coming through is that Six of Swords, that, you know what, I'm going to clear this energy. Things are going to look up. Things will move forward for me. Okay. And that's overall, I'm going to say it's positive energy. And I feel like the Five of Coins in this case is coming through very healthy, especially if you need to protect yourself and your assets. You can't keep giving to people when you never see that return. All right. Like, is it an investment or are you just letting people use you? All right. So let's just see where things are going for you. So we have the Knight of Swords coming through with that Jack. We have the Seven of Wands coming through. I love seeing that card. And then we have the Two of Coins. All right, so where things are coming to you in the next 30 days, I feel like there's going to be ample opportunity to pick up everything it was maybe taken from you, or maybe that you feel that you've lost. Okay, the Two of Coins right here, I just feel is somebody who's juggling a lot. So if you feel like there's something that's not coming in, I feel like there's going to be more than enough coming through for you. But what you need to do is with the Seven of Wands, you have to protect your peace. You have to protect your sanity. You have to protect your energy, your finances, your abundance. If you guys, the Seven of Wands in tarot is like the guy where he's sitting above everybody else and he's like staving people away from him. And I feel like that side note is, yes, you need to do that, especially in whatever situation that you got going on here. You definitely need to protect yourself moving into the future. All right. And then whatever it is that you are looking for, it's coming back with a positive vengeance. All right. The Knight of Swords is somebody very ambitious, action oriented. This is a very, very highly success card. And this is like coming to you. Like, you might feel like it's taken forever, but no, it's like everything is going to turn around in the manner, in the way that you want it to. And I feel like it's going to be more than what it's like more, it's like, how they say you bit off more than you could chew, but it's in a positive way. All right. I just feel like there's going to be resources after resources coming to you in so many ways that you're like, how do I handle all this? But it's going to be in a positive way. And what I got to tell you is whatever this brings you, because I feel like it's going to bring you right back into that King of Pentacles, which is a very, very wealthy and success card. Make sure that you guys protect your assets moving forward. Okay. Make sure you protect your money, your time, your resources, especially when it comes to people who are just takers. Okay. But you got some really, really positive and good news coming through. This right here, this Knight of Swords is a very, very positive. Take action. This right here is a success card coming through for you. All right, pile 2, I'm going to leave it here. You guys take care. All right, pile 3. So you guys over here, I'm just going to start with the oracle messages, the fortune cards that come through. All right, so first card out is manifestation, the solar plexus chakra. This is the manifestation point on our body. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. All right, so this right here is a very, very fortunate card for you guys. I love it because it's almost like whoever is here, you already know. I don't even have to talk about manifestation, law of attraction, 369. I just really feel like I don't have to, like, I just feel you already know. I'm not going to really put a lot of energy into this card. All right. And for those of you who feel like you kind of lacked, or there's certain areas in life where you are lacking, you already know how to open up the portal to manifestation, and it's right there. Even if you visualize through meditation, and I don't know how you guys connect to the universe, but just whatever it is that you put out there, whether it's through the third eye, the crown chakra, um, um, you put your hands on your belly when you're done, and send the intention right there to your solar plexus, and counterclockwise, both hands on your solar plexus, counterclockwise. Um, Maneuver, and feel that warm energy, and just bless that intention, that whatever it is that you're kind of sending out there. All right. Especially money, resources, and finances. We got the future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. This is all very positive energy. I feel this is definitely going to be the most positive of the piles. Okay. And we have triple moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and earthly. Yeah, I feel so, I'm getting the chills when it comes to this pile. And maybe it's because like I was so excited just to see the yellow drop out because it is my favorite color. I love it. So right now, what I'm kind of seeing right here for you guys, just in the oracle messages alone, I'm talking to somebody with a really heightened vibration, a really elevated mindset. It's like, even when things go down, it's like, well, it's just the balance, right? The good and the bad, the night and the day, the dark and the light. You know what balance is. I just feel like you're like, I don't really have to explain much to you, and you're just here to keep on reaping the positive messages that need to come through for you. All right, so let's just see let's just see what guidance that you need to hear right now. All right, so look at this, you guys. This is all positive emotional energy right here. And I have to say, again, just going back to these cards, when we are elevated, and our vibration is heightened and our frequency is lifted, it just, the rewards and benefits keep coming and coming and coming. Okay. So even if you feel like things have been just maybe a little bit off lately, it's not slowing you down. And I feel like what you're being told here is things are just going to continue to get better. Now we have the 3 of Cups, and then we have this future card that came through. So I have to tell you, if you guys are here and there's any business that's associated with making contacts or getting together, social invitations, don't deny anything that comes your way. All right. Cause I feel like this right here is just a side note as to what's to come, more benefits to come. All right. And look at 3s. So you have future. We were talking about social gatherings. We have the triple moon, and then we have the 3 of Cups. All right. So I just can't help but those of you who resonate with that number 3, which is also my favorite number, pay attention to that, because you're being told, man, you're being told positive things are coming. You have the 6 of Cups, which is all about warm energy. It's like staying above, keeping your head above the rest and staying away. Like, I have to say, this is so positive, you guys. If you're around people that kind of are really negative, or they're having a bad time and there's nothing that you can do to help them without taking away from yourself, maybe just stay away or pull back your energy from that person. Especially if you're trying to give them good insight on how to kind of elevate themselves. And I've done this before, where I've tried to teach people who are lower, their frequency is just lower than what I'm speaking. So, it doesn't matter. It's like, it's talking to a brick wall sometimes, sometimes you can't give advice to people who are just in a funk, and I'm telling you this because I don't want them to deduct from where you're at, because this is positive energy. Like, you are in the mode of blessings, 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 and blessings. All right. The 10 of Cups, basically your angels and spirit guides are saying they're going to keep coming. Okay. They're going to keep coming because your energy is it's just on fire, you guys. It's on point, man. You are in the zone to continue to receive everything it is that you desire. All right. And if you guys are trying to manifest something, and you're putting your energy out there in a really positive way, just know it's going to continue to come in. Even if you haven't reached it yet, it's coming. It's on its way. Your wishes are here to be fulfilled. All right. So there is a reason to celebrate. Your guys's time is here, especially when it comes to finances, resources, and abundance. So in the past, kind of where things were, we have the 8 of Coins coming through, which is about hard work. This right here is somebody who puts in the effort, the time, the energy. Like, I'm going to get things done, and that's the way to do it. You're focused, you're driven, you're ambitious. This right here is basically saying you've always been a hard worker. You've always been one to work for what you get. And that's why the rewards and the benefits keep coming to you. And I feel like you promote that out to people, you really do. All right. It's like you've suffered. This is the 10 of Swords. You've suffered, you've struggled, you've had the worst of the worst, and you are definitely somebody who's built your way from the ground up. All right. And that's real. And that's excellent, because it's like I gotta tell you, that 10 of Swords is basically telling me that you will not experience those lows anymore. It's going to keep getting better because of your ethic and what you're doing and how you're promoting yourself and what you're doing to bring back that positive energy. You have the 3 of Cups again coming through, which is all about celebration. And I feel like you've had many reasons to celebrate when it comes to your past, where you've been and where you've come up. And it's because of you and the time, effort, and energy that you put into yourself, for yourself, for your family, for your business, whatever it is. Like, you deserve every ounce of what it is you're getting out of life. This is positive. All right. So your hopes and fears when it comes to finances and resources, abundance, we have the 6 of Wands coming through. We have the 2 of Swords, and we have the Ace of Cups. All right. And, I have to say, this is all just blessings. Blessings. It's like you are excited for the future. You cannot wait. You can't wait for even better and more positive shifts. I feel like this is all hopes. And the 2 of Swords is like, it's typically the card where we can't see the big picture, but it's like you cannot wait to see the big picture. There is no fear with this. It's like, what's coming next? What's coming next, right? This is all about victory, success. It's the win, man. This is all about moving forward, all right? You have this Ace of Cups, which is all about new beginnings, and this is not a love read, which typically is associated with love, but I have to say, your emotional fulfillment is coming through. And when finances and stability and everything is going just very, very smooth, the blessings continue to come. So your happiness is just, it's not going to leave your side. I'm going to tell you that right there. It's like, I can't wait to see what's coming next. And I'm going to tell you, you guys are in such positive energy, that it's like whatever you can call in is going to come to you. All right. So with that being said, here's what we have. Okay, so coming, where things are going for you, we have the 7 of Coins. Wow, I love that. You got the 4 of Swords, and I love that, and the 10 of Wands. So basically, if you guys have been the ones that have just been kind of working your ass off, you feel like you never get a break, because you really want things to be a success. You do need to take your timeouts for yourselves. Okay, take a day off, you guys. It's go and rest. Take a break. Take a couple of days. I'm really telling you, like, go and wherever you live at, whatever you can do that brings you joy and peace and serenity, do that. And don't forget to take your breaks. All right. Because you got the 10 of Wands coming through, which is a determination card, which basically you're being recognized and acknowledged for all your hard work and determination. All right. This is somebody who does not give up, who won't stop. All right. But the 4 of Swords is a rest and healing card, and the 7 of Pentacles is a rest and healing card. Okay, you need to make sure you guys take your breaks and get your rest in. It's like, for just as an example, on my I was talking to a friend, and I was talking about my YouTube channel. I'm like, I really need to take a step back, and recharge and refocus on what reads I'm putting out there. And it's because I don't want them to become trashy, but also, I just, when I take a break and take a step back, I do notice that my output is way better. I attract more people to my channel. Your determination in every single way of what you're doing and what you're building and what you're growing is going to pay off huge, but you have to rest. All right. And one thing I'm going to tell you is whatever you can visualize, whatever you are manifesting, whatever your goal and vision is for the future, this card is bringing it right here. The Seven of Coins is a manifestation card, and it's a master manifestation card coming through. All right. And this right here is basically saying, take your intermittent breaks. You are determined. You are successful. Things are going to keep pouring in for you like nobody else. Nobody else is going to be able to align with you. All right. Especially when it comes to your visions and your goals, your success, your finances, the rewards keep coming. But make sure to take your breaks. And then it's like in the long-term scheme of things, all right, your ideal, your vision is coming to fruition. All right. And this right here is where you can actually breathe and sit back and just look at everything that you've built, you guys. All right. This right here is healing. It's like you're breaking a huge um generational curse. And I kind of feel like for whoever's here, this is success and you were not successful. But I feel like this right here is telling you you've done broken the generational curse for your bloodline. All right. And things are just going to continue to improve and get better. Like I just feel for whoever's here. If you're here for your pat on the back, pat yourself on the back. All right. And just know that whatever you put out there, whatever you project to the universe, you guys, this is it. This is your card you're going to get. Okay. So you guys, pile 3. I love this right here. I'm going to leave it here. You guys take care.